Don't tell Mother I'm having a wanked out mine. What's the phone? Hello, TV License HQ.
Fund the BBC.
Oh, who is it? There's our replacement. It's Adamification! Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Snap! Always a trap here, right? If you're playing this map, you're playing Trapper, always put one there, because they can never, never avoid it. A cheeky ham shank. Thank you for the follow. They all wanted blood. But Nightbot makes a good point. If you are falling, oh oh balls! No, 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 no! Fuck! Hello. Hey, what? The cherry is on the sundae. Repeat. The cherry is on the sundae.
Who is this?
It's your boy Zumi. I'm sorry, what? Ah, disconnect. Lovely stuff. Die! What? I didn't know you could do that. Fucking what? You go walk a ticky walkaroo. You go walk a ticky walkaroo. Fuck off, Torchman. Nobody gives a shit what you're doing. I'm fucking Hanzo. My fucking vote was the one that got the Tories in. Snap. If I turn the handle clockwise, I can enter. Help, choke, help, choke. How are we? How the devil are we? Hello, Lewis. Hello. How are we? How the devil are we? How the fucking devil are we? Apologies for not being on Wednesday, but I can't help Twitch. And I really did intend to come on Thursday, but I was exhausted. I was falling asleep, sitting up. I was so tired. And then the thought of streaming in 2 days in a row, I don't know how some people do it. I really don't. Maybe if it's, you know, if it's your job, fair enough, but I have other stuff I need to get done. I didn't do it yesterday, but I still I needed to. How's things? So yeah, Twitch broke on Wednesday, which was fun. Some people could go live and some people couldn't, which made it all the more annoying for me personally. My Stream Deck plugin is still going to sleep when I'm streaming, which is annoying. So I've got to check that to never. And what else has happened? Been working. There's other stuff, but that's, you know, we're taking it slow. We got a dinner chat. If you weren't partaking in the old dinner chat, what did I have on Wednesday? Can't even remember what I had on Wednesday. Bacon? Probably some bacon. Or some kind of bread. But tonight I had a Thai rice bowl, which was nice. It was very nice, with broccoli and beef and rice. And soy stuff, and yeah, it was one of those Hello Fresh boxes. So we're getting Hello Fresh at an exceptional discount. It's the first time we've ever got it. It's like 70% off or something, because otherwise it would fuck off. So the Hello Fresh journey starts and ends with a massive discount. Because once that discount's gone, journey's over. Reached that destination. Thank you very much. Too fucking costly. Very nice, very convenient. Here's a recipe. You know, make that for your tea. There you go. 3 nights, 4 nights, 5 nights, whatever you order in a row. There's dinner sorted. No decisions. You can't decide. You're having what we give you. But also expensive. Yesterday we had chorizo linguine. My wife misread the instructions and added all the chili flakes into it. It was nippy. I was fine. I actually liked it nippy. But, yeah. Anyway, shall we get Noire on? And we'll finish Limbo next week, provided Twitch doesn't go down again. Old Twitcheroos. Unless there's other shit to talk about. Oh, the economy's collapsing. How's that for fun? Worldwide laughing stock. Putin's formally annexing more of Ukraine. How do you formally annex anywhere that you can't annex it? You don't have power over it. You can't formally do shit. You're invading it, dickhead. And if you're not doing a particularly good job of it anymore, you're throwing fucking people at a problem. Anyway. Let's play Yellow Noire. Let's get it started up. What do you mean first time setup? Fuck off. We had a lot of problems with this last time. Mostly from me up alt tab. Oh, we've got an update to the Rockstar Games launcher. Don't you love it, right? When you buy a game from Steam and it downloads and it says 20 megabyte, but you don't notice that because you weren't paying attention. And you click play, and what it does is it launches a launcher that downloads 600 gig or 60 gig, whatever. I've got a Steam which launches games, which has launched Rockstar, which launches L.A. Noire. Thanks for that. And as usual, it has forgotten all my settings, so we'll be going into the settings screen. Hope we've had a wonderful week. Mine has been so fucking tedious. I have had to do like repeat. I can't tell you what it is without telling you what it is, but basically click a button, scroll down, click a button, write in some text. The page refreshes, click a button, write in some text, scroll down, repeat. And I've had to do that about fucking 40 times in the past 2 days, and it has been winding me up. And And the thing is, that's in the test system. I have to do it again in live because the stupid fucking system that we use doesn't copy from test. Amazing. Can I have my resolution, please? The one I put in before. Do you remember that one? No, you don't remember that one, but it was in here. 60 will do. I don't remember what we were doing, if I'm honest. Investigating crimes. Being fucking awful at the questioning, if I'm honest. Leaving Rusty behind, because Rusty's an intolerable fuckface. The other guy didn't do anything, but at least he wasn't nasty. Rusty's a prick. And I got it wrong. The car dealer, the used car dealer, who I said was Q in Star Trek, he wasn't. I was mixing him up with somebody else. He's not that guy. Where am I going?
They're waiting down at Tech Services, Phelps.
Tech Services, okay.
Captain is waiting for you downstairs.
Hello, Scrimson, how are we? Welcome in. How are we this fine Friday evening? Lovely to see you. You've not missed anything, we've literally just started.
See him? I saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case with the lady that got cut up, like the Dahlia.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down in one round.
Oh, we did this but last time and I had to quit afterwards.
Boys.
Come on in, Phelps. Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
But it's nothing to do today. Lucky you. I've just been doing tedious work. Like I was saying, I've had to do lots of scroll click type. What do you need help
Like
with,
the
Lewis?
previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
What kind of
This
takeaway?
one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no
Anything?
chance of prints.
You don't like pizzas, do you? But you have quite the habit for a bit of chicken. What about a KFC? And I did suggest to you, if you didn't like pizza before, get something with a barbecue base instead of tomato. I don't know if you tried that. I hate a barbecue based pizza. It's disgusting. It's too sweet. Blah blah blah. You do kind of fancy a pizza.
By virtue of this curse.
I'm not reading this. I read this last time. I personally like a chicken tikka pizza, but it depends where you order from. If you're getting it from Domino's, you're not going to get
That's
that.
why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
A chicken and jalapeno pizza. I think barbecue sauce is too sweet for me. There's something about sweet meat. I can't stand it.
Soap, you know.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the
No, I don't think we should interview this guy yet. I think we should go to anywhere else. Although we can come back and... He's not in this room. Let's leave this room. He's in here.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died. but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Okay, let's ask him some
So
questions.
your wife paid you a visit last night. What time
We'll finish
was
this cup of tea.
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
What time did she leave?
Maybe 1 o'clock?
Fuck that up.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You didn't want anyone else.
Fuck that one up as well.
You didn't like
The
the
piano
idea of
says,
other men
fuck you.
fucking your wife, slipping it to her. The idea that she might
Jesus,
like
Cole.
you.
Vete tomar por culo! Easy there, Angel Boy. Ease it back a notch.
Fuck that one up.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet?
We got one
Was she
right.
wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Doubt.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something.
Two
or
for
I'm gonna
two
have
of
you
four.
charged.
Not bad.
My brother, Hippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
what's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
I was gonna go there for my fruit.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're
I
going
will
back into
always
a
sing
cell.
on the topic of
You should
pizza.
think about whether you have anything else you need to share
I will
with us.
always say, get a kebab shop pizza over Domino's or Pizza Hut or Pizza Express. If you get the option for a real pizza, like an Italian proper pizza, like from a proper pizza Italian-y place, then obviously get that over the kebab shop. But never a Domino's, never a fucking Pizza Hut. Eat them so much, they're too bready.
What's your
And
read
they're
on
coated in this
I still like him for it.
semolina, like, it's like sand, it's bread sand.
Woman? We'll get to the market. The guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Have you decided, Lewis? Is that where we're going with the pizza?
Vicinity in Andy Central unit. A 211 and shots fired 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canano Code 3 identify.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Okay, we're fine. Yeah, so Twitch was broken on Wednesday, so I wasn't on. As you may have noticed, have you tried to tune in? What did we get? What's on the pizza? What's on the pizza? Share. Come on, share. What's on the pizza? And how big? If you go for a 16-inch, all the better.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Ham and pineapple with tuna. That's a fucking old asshole pizza, that.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for
I
you?
recognize him. He was in
Happened to see a young
Charmed.
woman last night, 21 years old, Hispanic.
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace.
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
What about a charm
That's a
bracelet?
failure.
No, can't say I noticed that.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Nope.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. Actually seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went ape.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Truth.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Fuck off, sweater vest.
Shh.
You tell him, Rusty.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Oh, what was that? Oh, was that just a random music spike that fucking... Yeah, kick that door in.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Oh, a knife covered in blood.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like.
Put it down now.
I've seen it during the war.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Okay, that's garbage. We don't want to see that anymore.
So what are we hiding in here?
I see
This
blood.
thing needs a combination.
Oh, it's Oh no, we found this. We found this, didn't we? Clues. No, clues. Clues, Cole. Cole, clues. The dot pattern note. 253. Okay, so it's turny. No, Cole, I'm gonna hit you. 2. No, make you run it in a traffic, Cole. 5. 3. Well, hello, charm bracelet. Wives, submit to your husband as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Saviour. Fuck off. Don't submit to fucking anybody. Tell them to fuck off. You can eat shit. That's from the Book of Majango.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh! Clem got away because the game crashed there. Clem escaped by crushing the game. Good work, Clem. Amazing stuff. Fantastic. It won't start now. Bear with me while we try and fix Noire again. Details, services. What's running? What's running? What's one of these running? Why is there an EA service? Get away. End that process. Fuck off, EA. Do we have to do the whole thing again? Probably. I don't know when it would have saved it. Okay, we got the game back. It is very oppressive, isn't it? Not one for religion myself. It does always feel a bit like I've written a book of all these rules and I need you to follow them. The rules say listen to me all the time. Okay? I'm calling it the Bible. maybe I might workshop that name. But basically, it all says I'm in charge because I'm the only one who can speak to the invisible guy. Hello, Nick. How the devil are you? How the devil are you? Cool.
Give me a theme. I need a theme for the Blam. Like Limmy does. Come on, I need a theme. I need a Blam theme. Shall we do the shit Dead by Daylight player surprise raid Blam? Okay, so here's your surprise raid Blam. I mean, all the follows, by the way. Thank you so much, by the way. Getting hooked Blam. So here's the getting hooked Blam.
Yes.
Alright, shit. So I'm doing all right. I'm getting my way around.
There you go. I've killed it. If you genuinely hate it, it's gone. I've killed it. You've murdered it. It's gone. I've dealt with it. I don't love it, right? But I like that I have that command now, because sometimes a clip will go on, or you've seen it a bunch, or it's really loud and you're like, you know what? The thought was there for me, but fuck your clip. It's gone, okay? I've had enough of it. You get the gist, okay? Let's see if Clem runs again. I always try and go back amongst my stream, because obviously I'm fucking hilarious and I find myself hilarious. Possibly the only one. But I try and clip at least one thing I've done in a stream. Right, Clem, can we just kick this door and I'm going... Oh no, the door doesn't open until we've spoken to Clem.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was
Thank you,
wearing a
Scroozen.
necklace.
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey.
It really is,
the wrong
because,
idea.
as I've said before, they're not modelled faces, right? They've not gone, we'll take some polygons and we'll mould them and we'll make them look like the guy from Charmed, which this is the guy from Charmed. He was in Charmed. He was in Charmed. We'll make the character model look just like him. What they did instead was record their faces from all the different angles, and they've projected the film onto his face. So basically it's a running texture, but when they speak, they don't have teeth. So their teeth fold into their mouth, and that's one of the uncanny things. But also their eyes have no depth. I've noticed that as well. Like the eyes, they don't have any shine, and they have no depth. They're flat.
Hey, maybe you got time to stand around, Copper. I don't.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Oh,
The young lady arrived around midnight?
the Cole looks very
like
good.
that.
Cole has been done
Use the phone for a
exceptionally
cab
well.
on the left.
Everybody else sucks.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
There's no depth to the nostrils either.
Around.
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Still beating ciggies to the winds. Here, you want a bottle and a single, pal? We've seen this. You can't skip this. I swear, if this crashes again, I'm going to raging.
No wonder he stays open.
I'll reinstal Dead by Daylight. I'm
People
not
have to
reinstalling
get
Dead
their
by Daylight.
vitamins. Check
How
through
are we,
the
Nick?
stuff
How's
before we get
things?
back out there.
I got a call back chorus line.
I was raging on Wednesday when I couldn't stream. Actually quite looking forward to getting Limbo finished. And starting another game.
Someone who was already dead.
Oh, sorry, excuse me.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
This was 253.
What are we hiding in here?
We know
This thing
he's.
needs a combination.
We know the combination. Cole.
Are you working Friday night? We could go out after.
What was especially annoying is that some people were able to stream. And I'm like, well, fucking, for what reason can you stream? Oh, you're a partner. Fuck off. We read that and we told it to fuck off previously because it's nonsense.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds.
Don't you dare crash again, Clem. Don't you crash my game.
Clem!
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango. Another car chase.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
That's not the kind of thing you want to hear from the cop. Wish me luck. In case this bullet ricochets and kills a bystander.
When we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy. Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
What's a wrap?
Sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Stunt bonus.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too cold.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I can't catch up with him, Rusty.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him.
He fucking absolutely would. Although Clem would get off with 2 months probation if it was real, because it's America. Because he's white and middle-aged and a business owner. Are we not going to say the words? Read them as rights or anything?
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Do we get to interview Clem? Tell him he's a scumbag?
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen.
Look at me, he's drinking evidence!
The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not...
I do not like this guy.
When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names.
He's all righteous fury and the Lord's justice. Sounds like a fucking Batman character. Look like a Jeff Dunham puppet. Which makes them extra fucking worse. Oh, 1500, 1600, 1700 in damages, right? Now, after a case, we look up how much that is in modern cash. So, $1,700 dues in 1940 is how much today? What? No, I want an inflation calculator. How much is it, scumbag? 36,000. 36,000. 1,700 back in 1940s was worth 36,000 today.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show.
Who the fuck is a Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming.
Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there
Hey,
looking
numbskull, shut your fucking mouth.
Saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch. He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
You fucking numbskull. The white shoe sling. See if there's another fucking naked corpse. Take me back to traffic. All I had to deal with was cars.
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
She's fucking... At least 2 sheets, possibly 5 sheets to the wind.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Everybody's always like really squinty as well.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many
What do you
imbeciles have confessed in the short case.
For me.
Great people will let us know in good.
Right, let's get a location. Let's see where we're going. Is there any other old? Oh, we already got a set.
But the bodies keep piling up.
Ah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers.
Any other oldie-timey insults?
Greetings from sunny California.
No worries, Crimson. Good luck with the errands. Collect and or do things. Are you getting in the car, Rusty? Good luck with it. I'll be on until about 10:30. Let's go for a drive. I'm the Rosers, get up my road.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
I know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You didn't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man. But you can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
This is the first time it's rained in the game, possibly.
Give me a break.
There'll be another $36,000 dues.
Lead us up.
Have we not been to this place before?
Stealing myself for what I'm about to say.
Oh no, I guess we go
Be another
here
dead
then.
body. We're used to seeing it. You're the dig when you work in homicide, Phelps.
This does seem familiar. Maybe they copy pasted it. Speaking of criminals, I was watching Orange is the New Black, because I never watched it before, and I've gotten bored of it.
Detectives?
So I'm no longer watching it.
Homicide. Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Right, let's get
Will
this
do, detective.
naked body stuff out the road. I don't want it to be on the fucking screen all the time.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body? Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries.
Strangled with a length of rope.
I also had to
For
trim
my
this,
money,
by the way.
it's triple braid again.
It was getting long.
From her temperature,
Bury my hand in
maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Oh, thank fucking
Blunt force
Christ.
trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No.
So this guy's been planting
And no
evidence
handbag or
and
other personal effects.
making other people look like they did it. That would be my guess. Stop touching corpses, mate. Come on. Where all the evidence is.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Leave her be now. Let's have a look at some other clues. Some cash.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Well, pocket it then, buddy. Find a fiver on the ground, you put it in your pocket. I'm clicking, there's lots of piano noise playing, and I'm clicking, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh, some shoe marks.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
What else we got? Some bottle. Unconnected. Put it back. Let's put it back. Cigarette. A home rolled one. Oh, where's C then? There's C over there.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Is that all the clues we've got? I think that might be all the clues we've got. Gutted. Oh, who's this? Is that a fucking oil pump over there? Why did I not notice that?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton.
Hey, Panda. How are we? Welcome in. How's your Friday treating you? Howdy doody. Don't speak to her. Just be like... Stressing over tomorrow, getting too filling. Never had fillings. It's not pleasant, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, it's an odd sensation. I'll give you that. The worst part I had was Did
you see anyone around here
the worst part is the drilling.
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary,
You get
angry man.
the worst part is the injections because they'll put them in your gums.
One of the hobo camps.
It's a weird sensation, but you won't
Some
feel
kind of
anything.
Hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course, anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Excuse me. That woman was boring, that's why I was yawning.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help?
I know what you mean. You feel like you're trapped in a place.
Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, detective.
It's kind of like cabin fever, but
There's a large
different.
camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
The worst. So I had a milk tooth. I never got the adult tooth to grow in, and it grew at an angle, and they couldn't get it out, so they needed to pull it. So they took a screwdriver. It wasn't a screwdriver. It was basically a dentist screwdriver, a special dentist screwdriver. Just jammed it in the side of it and hit it until the tooth split, and then they took it out. Sorry, I don't mean to give you like anxiety, but I didn't feel a thing. It was fine. It was just I didn't expect them to break out a toolbox and bring a fucking Phillips.
Excuse me? There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on it. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired.
But
Officer down. 6th Street.
I get really claustrophobic. I don't get really claustrophobic. I get the cabin fevery thing. I understand what you mean by saying somebody says you need to be in a place. You're like, fuck this, I don't want to be here. On a slightly related tangent, I had a horrible dream about being trapped in like this fucking suitcase where I was in the fetal position and I couldn't stand up. And I felt like it belonged to somebody, so I couldn't break it in the dream, and I was fucking dream panicking and I knew I was dreaming. I forced my eyes open and woke up. It was so weird. When I woke up, I felt like I had been straining my eyes so much. It's a horrible dream. You washing? You got shit stains on your undies, buddy?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Don't you run. Don't you fucking run.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Can you say Roger, Roger? I'm still trying to set it up right now.
I've still not played this. I've got this, I need to play it.
Roger, Roger. Roger, Roger.
Oh, he loves it.
Try and do the Star Wars.
Use night terrors. I've never... Have I? I've had a couple of dreams like I've not had the it's like seeing things. I thought I saw a bird once in my bedroom. That was weird. I have auditory hallucinations when I'm sleeping. Not often, but they happen. And I have woken up screaming and never not known the cause of it. My auditory hallucinations are in the form of doorbells and people knocking on the door. So I wake up and like, fuck, there's somebody at the door.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
What was the number? F1363. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. No, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I could put up with that. Nope. F1363. I just...
Mrs. T. Tarleton, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Right, well, that's all the clues in here. No, I don't think I could put up with that. Nope. It's like be wearing a sleep mask so I didn't see anything. I'm not sure if that would help. The auditory thing is just more inconvenient than anything else.
I think we ought to investigate.
Hello, Rich T. How are we? You do as well, don't you? I'm sure. There you do. Haha. I'm good, I'm lovely, thank you. So glad it's Friday. That's a nice hat. That is the kind of thing I would have Garfield cart. Oh, that's not the... I've heard tales of it, I haven't seen it.
I guess we are.
It's as bad as it sounds, I imagine so. Garfield. We all please, John. Oh, come on.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling.
In the
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
in a borrowed phrase from Marcus Keeley's stream, John Arbuckle is Sadcom personified. Oh, please don't tell me we have to break this to the children.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Well, we know where she is.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Well, I don't know why he says, "Hi, is your wife home?" Because no, she's not. She's dead. She's on a hill over there. Why open with that when he knows who it is?
After your children, Mr. Tarleton.
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning.
I knew he was going to traumatize the kids. I fucking knew it.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Can you describe your wife? Green dress? Nope. Dead. They're so unbothered. Tears, they don't last.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
What's this?
Want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report.
And check if she was a regular.
Suspect.
Baron's Bar. That's the only way she's coming home is in a casket for a week. I've never seen like the traditional
Lars was out in the rain last night.
open, like you bring the coffin home and you open the casket and you're like, wait, what? And everybody just gets to come in, have a wee snack and walk around and look at it. What?
she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Not after playing mortuary assistant.
Be out of your way momentarily, lady.
I thought I wanted to play that, right? And then I watched, I can't remember who I was watching playing it, but there was a part where they were wiring the jaw shut, and there's like a drill that fires nails or something into the gums, and I was nope, can't do it. I can't deal with that. Nope, I'm not playing that bit.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Also, the first thing I noticed when somebody was playing it, I was like, why does the main character model look like you would expect from like a porn game? You know what I mean? More matchsticks. Open casket and my arm will be rigged to a hydraulic.
Sweet on this diet.
So occasion lifts and waves.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
I need to be cremated. So just, if for nothing else, to make sure that I'm gone. Excuse me.
Nothing significant.
Put me in a fire pit, just make sure I'm gone. I do not want to be in the ground.
Operator, give me R&I.
Kind of want to be used, but unsure how. You can get yourself buried in like
Cole Phelps, bag
basically like a seed bag, and feed the earth.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
You can get ashes pressed into a jewel, or launched into space. If you want to be in space.
What is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
Is he telling the truth? He's telling the truth.
So you don't know anyone?
Oh, no, that was bad.
No, I don't.
Now we fucked that one up. 1 out of 4 so far.
Party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Mm-hmm. Did she though? I don't know. Doubt. Truth. The thing is, there's only 3 options. It's not like a proper conversation where you're having with him. You're just like, you ask him a question, he responds, and you're like, okay, well, that's the end of that fucking line of questioning. Yep.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do.
Let's do all the things that you want to do.
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
She's always off getting murdered. I don't want to get murdered, okay? I'm having a good time being alive.
Yeah, I think she was.
Doubt.
Spill it, Terrelson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
We've had this question about 3 times.
The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
I feel like that's a lie. We're 2 out of 4 right now. 2 out of 3. Truth.
Why did you only report
Nope, fuck!
This morning. I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
In my experience, if you give in to her, you'll give in your entire life, but she'll still be alive. It's better that she's dead than that you do what your wife wanted. That's the real lesson to take away from here, Rusty, you fucking scumbag.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Let's go to the bar. Who wrote these lines as well? I can get the character's supposed to be an arsehole, but is he supposed to be such an out-and-out arsehole? It's better that she's dead than that you danced.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This is about Teresa Terrellson?
How the fuck did you hear about
I
her?
heard about it on the radio.
Okay, well then.
They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
The last contact with the victim. Blame the famous killer, exactly.
Around 10:30, I think.
Ooh, we've got an intuition point. We're not going to use it. We're going to say that's the truth.
On foot, in a car, by bus, how was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend.
She got off a bus. We saw her get off a bus.
on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
I don't know. Every time I think there's a thing, I guess wrong.
We've never served him.
Fuck.
Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door.
I thought you was trustworthy, buddy.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Okay, we're definitely going to doubt that. Or are we? We're going to ask the community. Come on, community. Truth, okay.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
What do you mean we'll take it from here? We were taking it from here anyway. We were in charge.
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second.
He's gonna run. I fucking knew it.
Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mail.
LAPD!
Oh, where'd he go?
What are you running from, sir?
Come on, got a ride.
See him?
Cheers for the car, buddy.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Again, Rusty with a gun. Lad'll shoot anything.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he meant to Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
People keep saying that to me. You can't actually spin them out. They just fucking fix their line of driving.
Wish me luck.
Oh shit!
Clean this asshole off the road.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands where I can see them. Name.
Richard Bates, what is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
Secondly, was it cool when your car did a flip and you were inside it?
Last night, you went...
Oh, he went from like up here to down here.
Face is all messed
Why did you run?
I'm in the clear on that.
Now listen.
She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Hmm.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
Fucking hell.
Hey, drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Nope.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Because you're a scumbag.
Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
You flipped the fucking car. That's why. That's why we fucking... He's going to jail, because he took a car and he flipped it. Granted, we did shoot the tires off of it.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Okay, so we're going for a wee interview.
Thanks, man.
Right, let's not go there first, though. There's other locations for us to check. The hobo camp. And we're not finished, apparently, at the man's house. I think the husband might have actually done this one. Are you getting in the car, Rusty? You waste of space.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station, now heading west on 7th Street.
Law's on 7th Street. Let's hit it.
Let's go that way.
I might tie this whole thing together.
I
hope you're right.
Any Central unit identify.
Oh, nope. Shots fired, shots fired.
Tables have turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Why are we chasing these? Where are these fucking guys? Oh, there's a tunnel. There's a tunnel?
God damn it, they went down there. Oh, man, this is a $30 suit.
I don't know if you can like disarm them with a shot or not. Or if it's just, you know, fuck you, you're dead. Oh, there's more tunnels. Now this is claustrophobic. Hello, Rain. Well, that disarmed him, certainly. Oh fuck, there's a train coming.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street.
Thank you, Scrimson. Thank you. I have indeed committed murders. I didn't even know I was doing that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the cab. I thought I was heading to where the cab was.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Oh well. On we go. Welcome back. The errands went well.
If you're gonna drive like this, at least use the siren.
Eat shit, Rusty. What was I gonna say? I have made a list of topics. Things I was gonna. Okay, there we go. I was saying I got tired of watching Orange is the New Black because the two main characters are boring the fucking tits off me. Ooh, cat. How old's your cat? I had to break up a cat fight, a literal cat fight amongst cats the other day. They were in a neighbour's garden yowling at each other very loudly. Shut the fuck up! Is this where we're supposed to be? There's a flag on the street, but I'm not sure if this is where we're supposed to stop. Over here? Just get out of the car, just get out of the car. Just get out of the car, cool.
That's the guy. I hear he's
Yep, two. That's super. What? Where am I? What am I?
You look at this clown.
Fuck, we're going to the hobo camp now. That's perfect parking. Amazing parking. Get in, Rusty. Yeah, everybody surrounding the Piper character in Orange is the New Black just so boring. So boring. Every other character has a more unique and interesting story. So I stopped watching because they kept coming back with those two. Like, fuck off. I wasn't compelled to watch anymore after. I can't say without spoiling it. I'll try to. I know it's old, but I'm not spoiling it. I started watching The Old Man on Disney Plus, which has Jeff Bridges in it as an old man, surprisingly enough. I'm enjoying that. There's only 2 episodes in, but I'm very much enjoying that. She-Hulk we've been watching, but it's like, is this going anywhere? What's the point of this fucking story? There's nothing happening. Although it does feel like there's a plot coming to, you know, slowly bubbling to the surface. Eventually, 8 or 7 or 8 episodes in. And I just finished watching the newest episode of Rings of Power before it came on as well. I'm still not sure about the show. The part of me like really likes some of it, but other parts I'm like, this is stupid. Why is this stupid? And I can't unsee Lenny Henry in it. Oh crap.
Help!
Cool, I'm glad the game took me out of there. 'Cause, I don't think I would have got the car out. Although it winds me up. That's something about Rings of Power winds me up.
Tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh?
I'll tell you about that in a minute.
I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
Okay, we have to come back here, I guess. What was I thinking? Yeah, if you're gonna portray characters as it's not stupid. Like, there's some parts of it that annoy me. I don't think it's all in all out stupid. I've certainly not read the books, so who am I to speak on it? And everything I know is from the movies, but I like parts of it. Have fun, Panda. Good luck with I presume surviving. I like parts of Rings of Power. There's a lot of chatting in it. And some episodes feel like filler. The whole Harfoot thing is a bit silly, in my opinion. They're portraying them as Irish, or at least they've got Irish accents. But none of them are played by Irish actors, and that annoys me. I mean, there are Irish actors. You could have hired some of them, especially for your main roles. Instead, you got Lenny fucking Henry. And it's the same with the dwarfs. I think there is an actual Scottish actor who plays the dwarf, but I think the rest of them are English. And then, on the same fucking token, out popped up on my Netflix. There's a film called Burke and Hare, which has Andy Serkis and Simon Pegg in it, and it's set in Edinburgh. And Burke and Hare are supposed to be Irish. Every single fucking actor in that bastard film is neither from Ireland or Scotland. Fuck off. hire some fucking local actors who can actually do the accents.
That's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
Why was he on top of his car? Buddy? Are you okay? Oh Jesus, he's raging!
PD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30?
So dirty.
Thanks.
Something like that.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
I guess it ruined her day as well. She's fucking dead.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired.
I can't pause it while the radio's on annoyingly. Okay, apparently I can. Just have to alt tab.
313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Can we phone up and find out where this place is? I guess we'll go to the police station and ask the sailor if we can't find a phone and find out where this ballroom is. Get the fuck out of here! Yeah, so that working here film really annoyed me. Actually, I'm a liar. There was one Northern Irish actor in it. Can't remember his name, but he was in Spaced as Tyres, if we've ever watched that. I used to love that as well. I can't watch it. I've come to hate Simon Pegg. I've just slowly over the years started to loathe him. Films set in Edinburgh, you could at least hire a fucking couple of actors. Come on. Ronnie Corbett's in it. Ronnie Corbett's from England. Not England. Edinburgh. He gets like a bit part in it.
Whoa there!
Drunk, mister, or you just cracked?
He's in an interview too.
At least in the films, they didn't try and portray everyone as the same fucking.
Looks like he's in trouble.
Some of them had Irish. The dwarfs in the Hobbit, sorry. Some of them had Irish. Some of them had English. Some of them had fucking Scottish accents. Where am I going? I would have not listened to a word that guy said. I'm too busy in being annoyed at the fucking Lord of the Rings dwarfs.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
I'm sit down and I'm going to get my book out.
You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Nope.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
I don't know, he's kind of shifty looking.
He's pointing the finger directly at you.
Yes, good
I
stuff.
only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab and I caught a bus back to the base.
That's not true because she got off a bus.
We spoke to the cab driver. Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. I left around closing, maybe 1:30. We got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
The cab driver
I
said
didn't do it. You got to believe me.
Familiar with Teresa.
It's not how I'd put it.
So the last
Just doubt everything this prick says.
Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
4 for 4.
Two in a cell and inform the commander.
Sure, Detective.
We handled him expertly.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
The Beau. Do you really need to shorten hobo?
Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
This is a long case. He did say hand relief, yes.
I think we bumped in there and find the guy.
And he's a sailor.
3 suspects in the can and one of
What's a
them.
hand? He just
Still no hard
has to
evidence
give
on
himself
anyone.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KTPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
My favourite euphemism for that is hand to gland combat. Just amusing.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
I'm just driving. Eat shit. I'm not fucking doing any side cases. I didn't even mean to do the one I did. Sad trumpet, please.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now.
Hey, lady, your hat's stupid.
Where are you boys headed today?
None of your fucking business.
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute.
No ID. They don't show any ID. Everybody just trusts that they're LAPD.
Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
talking. Someday you'll say something
I need to run the
intelligent.
loop.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know?
Okay, we need to go all the way around that stupid loop.
We're not gonna drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Oh, you kidding me? I don't know how the fuck are we supposed to find that. I'm gonna have to look at it again.
Survived the war for this?
Oh no, she took it back. I can't look at it again. Well, fuck me, I guess, eh?
Hiding from the wife.
Can I take a bus? Let me in the bus. Come on, Rusty. You bull-ache.
All-American 7-4, let's go get him.
Where? I don't know which way to go, you fucking dickhead. Is it in the clues? It might be in the clues. Yes! Come on, down the page. Come on, Cole. Can I see it? I can't see the... Okay, it doesn't come up on locations, and I'm not allowed to see where it is on the map either. Does it appear on the map? That would be useful. It does. Excellent. Okay.
This could be a long trip, Cole.
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that.
Right, let's see how many custom destinations we could plop down to make this easier on ourselves. To turn left here. Ah, we can only put one custom destination down. Superb. Let's
just the right mood for some legwork.
Drive on.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Dubs. You're just as bored as I am.
Can't tell if there's any kind of indication on the mini map or not, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, it does. There is. Is there? Can't tell. The fuck out of the way. And we're turning right here. Map again, thank you. Turn here. It does look like there's a very small line, but I can't quite make it out. Oh Can we make it bigger? Gameplay? Nope. Display? Interface?
Breathe, damn
it does make it bigger. Haha, that's better. The line remains the same thickness, however.
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. Just give me a nudge at the scene, right?
How about you
nudge
shit
me? I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
Oh, Rusty. Eat shit, Rusty. 8 gallons of shit. Onwards. There's lots of games being released this month that I was looking forward to. Some of them have been shot on. There was Moon Scars. I tried out that at the Next Fest. No, I looked at it and it looked interesting, but it turns it's been reviewed really badly. The Fridge is Red. I wanted to try that out in the Next Fest. That's been reviewed really badly. No, it's mixed. Some people like it, other people don't. But I bought Dome Keeper. I'm liking that. It's kind of a mining upgrading game. in the vein of SteamWorld Dig, but with a kind of a tower defense vibe.
How long is this bus route? It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division. The probability is we'll find it about halfway around. Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
There's a whole host of other games I'm looking forward to as well. There's the Warhammer Dark Tide game. Very much looking forward to that. And a bunch of other ones that I've literally just forgotten. Angerfoot. That was a great demo. It was like Hotline Miami, but you kicked people in the face.
This is starting to grate a little. You know, whatever happened to the joys of rigorous search? Dogged police work, you know? They went out the window about 2 blocks ago. Hey, this could be a Cole Phelps I'll grow to love. Don't count on it. Oh, come on!
Maybe it was him, he did it. Come on, where's this fucking bollock of a bus? Who came up with this arsehole of a mission? Have you ever played a game and been in a mission and you're like, did you actually playtest this and have fun? Did anybody QA this mission? Or quest or whatever? Did anybody like look at this bit and go, yeah, this is really fun? Did it feed it back and say, this is pish, don't keep it in the game, what are you doing? Because it's in the game, pal, and it's fucking boring. I'm chasing a bus on a bus route. This is the bus station! We were here!
There's the bus, Cole. Turn on the siren and pull her over.
We went around in a big fucking circle.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
It was all... Wait! Was okay.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
Was it the Alzasto special?
We're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
California. Well, did he just fucking teleport into that bus?
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell.
Scared the shit out of me.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Stop shortening hobo. It really does not need shortening. It's a short word as it is.
211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Did you have any sides though, Lewis? And where did you get from, like, Domino's, or did you go somewhere nicer? The one saving grace of Domino's is kind of like the garlic dip. But and the cookies, you can get cookies from Domino's, which are nice, hot. Are they nice or are they just hot? Yeah, I'm not fond of Domino's either. It's kind of too spongy. I like a crisp pizza. You get a nice crisp base. Crisp crust. It's a crust, not a fucking smoosh.
LAPD.
We'd like a word with you. Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Jesus, just fucking shot him.
You want
These
your
men know they're
rightful
harboring a
share?
murderer?
We need to fight.
Forgotten the buttons. I forgot. Fucking hell, Cole. In the game, maybe just fucking say about him. He doesn't seem to be blocking.
Get that disfigured son of a bitch and the rest of his acolytes, Phelps.
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Like the headlock and fucking. Rusty really did. He just pulled up and started fucking shooting people.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Oh, the fuck is this? This is new.
The Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
What the fuck is this?
We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being
2020.
dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society.
I don't know what the fuck this is all about.
God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
On black and white again. Is this story done? I've no idea what the fuck that was about. I guess we know them somehow? Bloody rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Can we put it down, Cole, instead of touching evidence again? Our bus ticket?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Touching evidence, mate.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
You just gonna hang about here, Rusty, huh? Fucking dickhead. Came up and started blasting people.
You can't do this!
I'm gonna go back to the residence because I feel like we've missed something. Good doing, buddy.
The American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession. We can charge the bum with murder.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Eat shit, fuck off. Over.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Mate, it was a fucking monkey bar. Fuck off. Is that what they're even called? Play bars? I don't know. They were always referred to as monkey bars when I was wee, and I've never heard them referred to as anything else. Hey, I know what we'll do. You know what the kids love? Some steel bars in a weird shape that they can swing off of.
You're gonna kill us!
Kids sure do love some steel bars.
Hey!
Fuck off, I'm just driving where I want.
And left again, and I'm right up your ass.
Hey, fuckface, you still crying on... I thought we asked for him to be picked up.
I can't believe Teresa's dead.
Okay. I'm looking for anything else, because the place is still on the my list of locations. And it should be scored out if I got everything. Oh, there we go.
Optimistic, Cole.
Okay. Was that the only thing I missed? Be annoyed if it was. Got a QR code as tiles. Haroldson ahead of the game. Ain't we seen that? Oh, there we go. Boots, muddy boots. Size 8.
Tinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Is that us? Are we done here? No, there's still more stuff to find. Okay, we found the boots. Because he could have done it. Is this a clue? What am I supposed to do with the boat? Why is it zooming in on the boat? What's with the boat? I don't understand. Just looking at the boat. I'm just gonna look at that boat. Can we question you again? No. That is everything. Get out of my way, Rusty, you fucking bellend. Can we not speak to this dickhead again? I guess we're leaving, going to the Central. Fuck off, Rusty. I don't need you. I do need you in the car. Come on. I think I preferred Sherlock's way of deducing things. I was planning on playing the other one, the Crimes and Punishment, but Danger was playing it, I don't think he was enjoying it. Maybe he's no good at deducing. He doesn't have the deductive powers like I do. But the Sherlock in that one looks totally different. He looks nothing like John Hamm. He looks like Mark Strong. I think what he was in Kingsman. He was another English actor playing a fucking Scottish person in the Kingsman, which was what I was raging about earlier. Fuck off.
Get out of the way!
I don't know if no, she's still walking. She's fine. Let's go down to technical services.
Need a drink. We're going this way.
I got the jitters again.
Are we going this way? What's this way, you dick?
I want to make homicide. You know you need it to get that dead.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Eat shit, Rusty.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Christ, fuck off.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them.
I still don't believe he did it. I think the husband did it.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
You have an alibi?
It's three doubts in a row.
Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
Stuart Ackerman.
Oh no, I want to charge the husband.
With the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Threes of Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Eat shit, buddy. I don't like you. Ooh, we did well in this one. 4 stars. Come on. So what we at? We're at $1,851 dues. Let's see how much that is in cash monies. In today's cash monies. 1851. 1940s in today, worth today. $1,851. In the region of 36,000 again. 39,000. Thank you, thank you. Hold the applause. Hold the applause. No, it's not necessary. Are we off murders yet? Oh, we're back here.
walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing.
I don't understand the how important this club shite is yet. The studio secretary, madam. Oh, I thought she was gonna get hit by that train.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Right, to the pawnbroker then. Is this where we actually get the guy? Because
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, though? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Chap, you mumbly fuck, get in the car. I will happily drive away and leave you.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Oh, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
If you should maybe speak to the sailor, he was looking for a good hand thing, leaf fingering, whatever. One of them.
This some form of stealth attack?
Where? There we go. Fine. Just guess I'll show up.
How can I help you boys?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh, we had it.
Does this mark mean anything?
Means it's 22 carat, mate.
Mark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
We done with these? Yeah, we're done because it zooms right in. Can't
What
rotate
do you
them.
got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Right. So, do we have the location of the traceable... No, because we're not going to take the evidence for some reason and trace it like a good cop would do. We're gonna walk away and go and investigate something else differently entirely. Good work, Cole, you fucking bollock. Unless there was something else here to pick. Get out of my way, Rusty. Rusty, move. Rusty, you... dickhead. All the evidence is gone. He's taking it back. Cool.
Easy.
We have a problem. We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned the rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came from the Dahlia letters. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that? No. Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun.
We're not responding to any dispatch calls because I don't want to do them.
Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
I've taken the wrong road. Handbrake turn.
You need to turn left at the next junction. Slow and steady, come on!
Fuck off. Fast as we can. And be chaotic.
Almost there now.
Head right.
Right. Okay, we're here.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Please don't be fucking naked again.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak again.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, fellas. Skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it.
Okay. Both, thankfully, thank fuck.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in.
Fuck
I came
off.
down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No
Didn't
later
even
than
speak to him,
3
so
a.m.
this is
The state
kind of
the
out
body
of
was in, a 1 or 2 hour
sequence, I
window
guess.
is the best I can do.
Just waving that finger around, Cole. Nope, we're picking up the hand again. Let her go. Let her go, Cole. Stop fucking touching corpses.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Let's see what we've got evidenced up. Bag? She had a bag. She didn't have a bag in the cutscene. Open it up. Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you well. Blah blah blah. Better words. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I am not.
To get her to come home.
Writing to harass and accuse him. Writing to apologise. Just blah 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 blah. Come home, basically.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Down in here, there's only these two things. Can we check everything else? Thank you. Oh, that's definitely got something on it. Cool. Could you?
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
He just touches the bodies. He basically grabs them all the time. He's always touching evidence, picking up guns, rope.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Any kind of evidence. Cole puts his goddamn hands on it.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Thanks, Ray, for that fucking magnificent insight. Cigarettes are not worth anything. No other clues? Bag and body? Is that what we're getting? I mean, yes, sprint off. Vault the body, Cole. Well done.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Fucking hurdles.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
No doubts from that guy.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What are you doing, Ferdinand?
You don't mind the preferred Ferdinand. Well, I'm going to call you dickhead.
Sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
I mean, I'm sure there is a law against it.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
I mean, maybe hit him.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
I mean, you're going to take on a noble fucking...
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Doubt.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out.
Yeah,
Until
get
then, you can think of how you'd like
put in jail.
you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Yes! Come on, Rusty.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
The one time you've been useful, Rusty. Once.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Let's go to the liquor store. Hello, Kindle. Welcome in, how are we? Oh, crap. I'm just... Thank you very much for the phone. That was for you. I run over Rusty for you. You're welcome. Oh, wow. He didn't even say a word.
Goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country owe it to a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
KGB 20th Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
That was just too good. Like, he got enough of a knock to put him on his arse, but he obviously not enough to kill him. I wonder, could you actually kill Rusty? Well, that's an experiment we're gonna have to try out. Right, hold on, right. We're gonna park the car. We're gonna see how tough Rusty is. Okay, we'll get him to come around here. I don't think those skid marks are scientifically accurate. Right, let's run away from Rusty, get in the car, drive before he catches up. Don't let him catch up, Cole. Come on. Where is he? Oh, he's on the side of the road. He can move when he wants to. Whew. That been good times. Good times. He's gonna casually run over Rusty. I mean, if he runs away when you're charging at him, surely he would run away when you're reversing at him as well. Oh crap! Come away. Where's this liquor store? Over here? Yeah, that's it. Okay, we found it. Suddenly, Rusty's he's back with us.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
I am liking that I'm having to question a lot less people.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Eat shit, Rusty, you fucking
He's
scumbag.
joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Look.
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
I mean, you are...
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Is that how you say that, Grosvenor? I've seen it before and never knew it was Grosvenor.
She wasn't always such a loner.
You done? Are we done with this? Nope, there's some stuff here. Who the fuck is this? A bowling pin?
Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Wonder if we can solve this before we have to quit for the night.
Spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
But the last thing.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Have we done in here? I think we might be done in here. Fuck off, Rusty. I hate that guy. Anything else worth investigating in here? Any kind of sex dungeons?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Truth.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
That's the truth.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Okay, so he's been truthful so far.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Truth as well.
She talked about
Oh no, we fucked it.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Okay. I was saying earlier of we were trying out Hello Fresh for the first time because you got a massive discount on it. And had a chorizo linguine thing, which was fucking lovely, even though we put the entire packet of chili flakes in it that we weren't supposed to. But it's spicy on the old face. Like, put one pinch of chili flakes in. Put all the chili flakes in. I kind of like it as a concept of getting like a meal delivered, not in like, here's a recipe, here's all the stuff you need for the recipe, go and have it. But it's a costly box, so once it's your discount runs out, you're fuck off. I'm gonna harass this guy now. Or not.
Drink, fellas.
No.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks.
What's a cadging mean?
Money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
Hey, you fuckface.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective.
Do we know him?
Ask about
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Bullshit.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Doubt. Doubt now. Doubt.
You want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Doubt.
I don't like you, McCaffrey.
Oh, fuck.
You look like someone who's
That was a
trying too
lie.
hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
Shit, buddy.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
That's a doubt. That's a doubt. That's a doubt.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
That's the
We hung out
same.
with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
It's the same doubt every time. Hey, do you want us to look at you for this?
Rawlings
You want us to think that you did it?
Thank you.
Because we'll think that
Mr. McCaffrey.
every time. Are we done in here? There was only one guy. Do you know Evelyn?
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
We'll take you out for a nice meal. We'll settle you up.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Go to.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting.
Guess we got to go fucking back then. Changed our location.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports. Officer detailed. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street.
The guy nearly got clipped.
To handle code 3 identified.
Oh crap.
You want to leave that one to the unit. It's fine. That's how we get off.
Why would you stop? Parts of this game remind me of Driver. The original one. Especially like the steep hills. One of my favorite things to do in Driver was to find a really steep hill and go as fast as I could at it to see how much air I could get. That was, of course, after you tried to beat the tutorial, which is one of the hardest things in the game to do because of the slalom challenge.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Are you wanting fucking?
Moving up to a
Can
45.
I arrest him?
I want to put him down in 1 round.
Can
Slow down, you idiot. With this guy,
run into him? Eat shit.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell
Captain
is
is
going
downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
Sorry, itchy nose today. Does that mean anything? You know, if you get an itchy right hand, means you're going to be spending money, and if you've got an itchy left hand, it means you're going to be getting money. Does an itchy nose mean? Smells?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
I really don't like this guy. Where do you go after this? Do you go to Vice or that?
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that death.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn thing.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Could have just left it.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Come on. Let's speed this up, shall we? Let's get this investigation on the road.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Will you stop telling me to wash? I smell
Let me
fine.
pose a question. Depends. What you got to do with it? Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam River found out.
Oh, nope. Okay, we're fine.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Ah! I'm the best at driving, me. Very good at driving. My tactic, especially for driving games, I've played a couple of racing games back in the day when I were a lad, like Colin McRae and stuff. My tactic was always just to hold down the accelerator. Excuse me. Just to hold down the accelerator and release it when I should have been braking. Because I was bad at the games, you see. Rusty doesn't mind as long as he's not the one getting hit.
Rusty, 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
You got the same hat as the lady from the bus depot.
Business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back. He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
You seemed really angry there, Cole. Sorry, Cole. Oh, fuck. Did you just run off there?
Your lips are
Food wasn't great. But you're real nice. Tiernan! LAPD!
Not that much of a nice boy now, is he? Don't get in the car, please. Not another car chase. No.
There!
What are you waiting for? Get after him!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tire!
I just had him. You could have shot him in the face.
Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
That's what I mean. You can't spin it out.
We can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
Don't you run, scumbag. Bumskag.
Show me your hands.
Moody. That might actually be better. We'll leave it like that for a bit.
See him?
Bit too bright. I guess we'll take the other car. We have to interview him down at the station, I guess. But go to McCaffrey's apart. No, let's go to the station and interview that guy.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Sign just reminded me, right? Remember, I used to live further away from where I live now, and I would drive up every weekend to see my girlfriend and a wife. And I was overtaking somebody at the speed limit, and I was looking then to get back into the slower lane, shall we say, the normal lane that you're supposed to be in when you're not overtaking. And there was no space, I couldn't go over. So I'm sitting in the outside lane, slowly overtaking these guys, these people, sorry. And somebody's absolutely hauling it up behind me in the overtaking lane, and I can't get over into the fucking the other lane. Eventually I do manage to squeeze in, and the guy leans over in his car and flips me off because I was not able to pull over. Fuck off. Where have they taken this guy, by the way? What interview room's this dickhead in? You prick. You only have two. Right, fine, whatever. You know what? I don't care. Let's go to McCaffrey's apartment. The guy was so angry that he couldn't go faster. So angry that he could not speed. That he leaned over his whole car to flip me off. Never understood the desire to speed either. If you're late, you're already late. Okay, going faster, just reducing the amount of time you'll be late. I've never had anybody try and like pull me over or that, like to get me out to fight me or follow me. Although I have on occasion been paranoid, like, is this person following me? Why would they follow me? What have they followed me for? Ah! Oh no, they've turned away. It's fine. My favourite is people who overtake you as you're coming to a set of lights and now there's one car in front of you stuck at the same lights. It's like, well done, mate. Is that worth your time, was it? What room does this dickhead live in? We need locations? 126. He's gonna be the only one with a gold door handle.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Just fucking breaking and entering.
Seems irrelevant.
It seems so sad. Hey, why you gotta try and skip? Excuse me. Why you gotta try and skip me in a queue to end up in the same queue one step ahead?
At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
What's the point?
Don't think this is anything.
Oh, that's blood in the pipe. Stop touching evidence, Cole.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we had work.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
From the
That's a great question to ask people who've broken in.
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that.
Is there any other evidence before we have to go upstairs? I would like to have all evidence before we proceed, if you wouldn't mind, game. Is this going to be a rooftop chase?
Seems like a decent guy.
Who the fuck are you? You're going to be of importance because you have an animated face. fucking grabbed the bird.
Grosvenor McCaffrey!
Oh no, he's assaulted us with a pigeon. I knew this was going to be a rooftop chase.
Lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
No, not up the ladder, you fucking scum. Down it. Sorry, that was a bit harsh on Cole, but he did go the wrong way.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Be careful, he looks dangerous.
He's wearing a sweater vest. How dangerous could it be?
Give it up, LAPD! McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Punched him as well. The Blue Room Jazz Club.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's gotta be the cap. Unless Tiernan set him up. Don't think that asshole Jameson did that, do you? Now, whoever what's that guy?
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down.
The audio's all over the place.
Together in a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Sometimes they sound like they're in an audio recording booth, sometimes they sound like they're in a bathroom. Who should you go to for a games reviewer? Like, I used to be into game trailers. I like the game trailers ones. And then the guy doing the voice, I think, stopped. He got the sack or something? No, the guy doing the voice stopped doing it, but they all just, I think, went away from it. So now the only one I go to is ACG. And honestly, I skip to the end. If it's a game I'm interested in, I'm already interested in it. But I skip to the end and see if it's a buy, wait for a sale, or etc, etc.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming.
Oh, fuck
Tiernan
off.
isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want
Holy Avengers, shake and piss off.
Don't fail me, young fellas.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Nope.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
My line, boy.
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Truth.
You
No,
don't like
fuck.
McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Right, we're using intuition. Lie.
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
Tire iron.
Don't talk
No,
about how it was.
fuck
between
off.
Evelyn. You don't know anything.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No,
This is a 1 star.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Evelyn was
4 for 4 in the wrongs.
lug wrench. We found a wrench at McCaffrey's apartment.
You see? It was McCaffrey. He had nothing but hatred for me and Evelyn.
Evelyn
4
was
for
missing
4.
a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key.
It's not easy, Tato. Hello, how are we?
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Especially because doubt and lie are basically the same thing. Okay, if I doubt you, I think you're lying. But lie is I have evidence in this rather than.
I recognize that guy from the papers.
Have you been watching me fail? Have you?
My sister's
I didn't do too bad in the last case. Come on, give me my due.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
Takes you out into the back with a baseball bat. You lose like Sebastian Stan a bit.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Okay, that's a doubt. Come on.
Doesn't look good, Grosvenor. It's either you or Tiernan from where we're sitting.
Personally, I think Evelyn is better off, but I had nothing to do with it.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
And let's look at the evidence for this prick. He's got the torn letter from Evelyn. So that's why I think it's lying. But also he has the tire iron. But I have nothing to prove that he wasn't in his house. The thing about the evidence as well is it doesn't make sense to the question a lot of the time. This is about if he has an alibi. But I think the torn letter or the tire iron are what the evidence is I would use against that. But they have nothing again to do with his fucking alibi.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Oh, who is it? Guess we got to use the phone and find out. Hello! Answer, please.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
How are we, too?
Phelps, 1247.
Having a fine Friday evening? Watching me be shite at this?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, detective.
That's a different voice.
McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks, man.
I want to make homicide.
Back in there and ask him about that.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man.
Makes him wear a
Came
fucking
back here
cravat.
determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Lie.
You're lying.
Don't know why I fucking said it like that.
Towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault
Basically,
charge?
James McElroy's books. I've never read them.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
You broke it at the end. Get
Governor McCaffrey,
fucked.
I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
I would have preferred if the game did this all the way through and gave you two suspects,
boys, you bagged the
at least two
fine catch.
suspects, and you have to
Another
figure out
red to boot.
who did it. This is the first time it does it.
I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature.
I don't know if I prefer it with the light out or on.
And neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
That'll do. We're fine with this. The less light on me, the better. I'll add them to the list of books that I have that I haven't fucking read. What did I get on that? Oh, we did terrible on the questions. 3? 3's not bad. What's this case? The case of the guy who did the case. Flashback. On a wobbly bridge.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Then we rally with the first and try for the Nambus.
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade. Mate, we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the... I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
Damn it, Phelps. The Quarter Moon Murders. Please don't be another fucking naked corpse.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
It doesn't matter anyway, because Cole fucking touches everything.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
To defy power which seems omnipotent. To live and to bear, to hope till creates. From its own wreck the thing it contemplates, neither to change, nor falter, nor repent. This, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great, and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, emperor, and victory. I do not like the fucking captain or lieutenant or whatever his fucking name is. He really annoys me with the crusader, the religious crusader pish. Looking in wonder up to heaven while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green leaves. Good, because I do hate him.
Killer knew about this message. note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in a public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed
God damn
to
it,
be?
Rusty, shut up.
Forget what it's supposed. What does he want?
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
God,
Fountain in Pershing
I
Square.
tried to run him over earlier.
Come on.
I know the Black Dahlia is real.
Right.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
I've heard of the Black Dahlia before. But I tried to run Rusty over earlier, and you've never seen a character move so fast in a video game.
Goddamn captain's making me resubmit the paperwork.
No, get out of that room. Nobody's in there.
Mounties strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head. Hey.
I will endeavour to purchase it and leave it on a bookshelf for about 3 years before I get round to it. Now, where are you, Rusty? Come on. Yeah, there you are. Get out of the way. I'm going to run over Rusty. Got him! I did it! Oh, I didn't think you could do it. Whoops. I thought he would jump out the way again.
I don't need this.
Okay. I'm afraid on that fantastically hilarious note, I have to go.
That's an oxymoron for you.
Guy gave his wife a cat. I said, oh.
James Elroy. I will add that to the list, I will. Oh, we've got outfits. Can we change them? The Sword of Justice. Chicago Lightning. Golden Boy. Sunset Strip. The Broderick. The Sharpshooter. These are all terrible except that one. Oh, minus the crash with Clem, or Leo, as he's known from Charmed. We've had a good run at this tonight. We've solved a couple of crimes. I say we solved. We didn't solve. We didn't not solve, as per the stories tells us. There was no solving. Sorry, I just see my eyebrows are nuts. I reckon I'm just gonna end. Unless there's anybody on. Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? You know what? We'll go over to Joe and say hi. He's on Trombone Champ. Thank you very much for the follows, the chat, the redemptions, the subs, bits, whatever else happened. I hope we have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back on Monday for more LA Noire. We will be back on Wednesday as well next week, provided Twitch does not mess up again. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the beginning of October. It's autumn now. The leaves are turning. Say hi to Joe. Give him a follow. Their class. Well, yeah. Your head's upside down. Fuck off.